crowd has this place jumping already. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Rylo is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
On this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. They're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating...
There he goes! The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. Into the house! Touchdown, Texas!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Oh, right through his fingers. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming. Touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, headed to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. Got his man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Oh, they're after him. Pucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw. Finds his man in the middle. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. There's some room. Got enough for the 1st. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Manning. Pressure coming. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Calls his own number. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Manning. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. Got his man downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Arch is going to throw for it. Lets it fly. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it.
Intercepted, a 1st half turnover momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. On the run, still looking. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Hauls it in inside his 20 in here, and he loses the football. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets him up in great field position.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. 1st down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Working the middle. Turning it on. They'll make the stop after the big pickup through the air, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the play. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Well, they didn't let him juice for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They go play action with Manning. Buys a little extra time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Nailed on the right sideline.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Johnson looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Manning on play action. Here comes the heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Still running it, intercepted and room to run. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the side.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the timing just a hair off. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Looking to the big tight end. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Slips through the line. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Arch to throw. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Discards him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll return it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Texas offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep...
Makes the grab and continues to fight for yards. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, Manning. Fires to the right. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Makes the grab. It's Oakley. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Runs through the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Check. 28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. Shift. Ready, go.
Throwing Manning. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch, it's Townsend. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Bringing the heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Gonna look downfield again. He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long.
22. Go.
On the ground, it's Smothers. Picks up the 1st down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, it was an outstanding run by the back there, but how about the blocking? Not just by the offensive line, David. His receivers were downfield getting a hat on a hat, too.
Everybody getting in the action. 3rd down and 10, running the football, getting the 1st down. That surprised everyone in the building.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Might have a chance. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. makes the catch. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
That's caught. It's Manning. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Really no drama at all to making that call and going for it on 4th down, and they make it pay off.
No drama. It'd be drama if you didn't go for it. If you were that big of a scaredy cat and you didn't want to go for it on 4th down, you need to find some other game to play.
And he's thrown another interception. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Complete downfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
89-19 fire ball. 89-19 fire ball. Shift. Let it go.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Gonna try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Texas!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Right, let's go.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches...
Sends it downfield. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Looking deep. He's got it down the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession, and the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, he just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. A little bit of lack of concentration.
He makes a grab.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the comeback is on. The Wildcats are right back on top.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Manning with a play fake. There's a heat. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field, and he's still taking shots. Even after having 4 touchdowns, you can
and it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking left. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Kansas State. And with they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach? And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Man, how about this defense stepping up? The offense knows they got to get in field goal position. This defense is having none of it. Back-to-back sacks late in this game, trying to end it themselves.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Hits him with a stiff arm. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Finds the tight end down the gut. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Arch Madness. Fires to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a deep grab. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot.
Fires toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept